Welcome to my channel, Sensual Intuition, and I'm here today with a new reading. And today we're actually tapping in to love specifically, and we're tapping in on the person on your mind. Whether you're in separation from this person, you're in no contact, you're in minimal contact, or you're actually in contact, it doesn't matter. For this reading, it is just important that you need to have someone in your mind, even if it's just a crush. And we are going to look into the past energies, the future energies, the headspace, the heart space, the current energies, and I divide it in, I call it divine masculine and divine feminine. So pick your side, which energy you resonate the most. Obviously, if you don't resonate at all, then just let it fly. I'm sure that there will be another reading that might be tapping into your energy. Very important. My readings are meant as guidance. Don't get caught up, and especially don't make something fit that just does not feel right with you, okay? We're going to use the decks that you see in the back. And additionally, we are using maybe the Everyday Witches Tarot or a different tarot deck to clarify some messages that might come out. I have pre-shuffled the deck that you see there. This is the Gilded Reverie, Lenormand deck, and we shall see what's coming out. And now, with further ado, let's get started. I'm very, very excited because this is a reading style that I just actually came up with this night. And here we go. Let's move this away. Just before I start, just to let you know, I was just listening to music, and I always have my playlist on shuffle because I receive direct messages through music quite a lot. And actually, one song that stuck out was Elvis Presley with Surrender. Funny, I just shuffled, and this is the energy under the deck. And it's so weird because I had to think of it as the divine masculine, the masculine energy. And then the other song that really stuck out was Cyndi Lauper with True Colors. And basically in the song, she just says that she sees his true colors, or the other person's true colors. And I do think it's very much the feminine energy. So let's see if this is also coming out. And we're going to start off. What is the current energy of the masculine energy? One card, present energy, masculine. There you go. Beautiful. He got the dog. The dog, also the 10 of Cups, it stands for loyalty, can be friendship, relationship, commitment in general. 18 is the moon card. You might resonate with a Pisces or in general a water sign. The energy of the divine feminine is the star card. 6 of Cups, also again water. 16 is a tower. 6 of Cups, the 6 of Hearts, stands for past lovers. And actually, funny. This card just flipped, but I haven't asked yet what I wanted to ask. So I'm going to put this back into the deck just to let you know. The labyrinth was showing itself as I was just talking about the divine feminine. Yeah, I just really believe present energy. We're gonna wait and see, to be fair, but I feel like especially the feminine is being very much divinely guided, quite blessed at this very time. Strange, the Cancer sign is really poking out to me right now, even though it's all signs. But, and yet again, Cancer is also water energy. You might be dealing with a Cancer, you might be a Cancer yourself, or you might have Cancer placements in your chart. Okay, I would like to see what is the masculine leaving behind, what is the past energy, what is masculine leaving behind. Almost jumped, but didn't come out. Okay. Masculine past energy, what is the masculine leaving behind? Oh, so in the past, the masculine has made a decision. The masculine was caught in between two paths. And this is what he is leaving behind. Since I see the Queen of Pentacles sign here, it might be that it was even a choice between lovers or between people, or since it's Pentacles, it might also be a career focused decision, maybe where his path is leading him, maybe to a different job, maybe this is all intertwined with one another. And it's the card 22, which adds up to a number 4, and the number 4 is, why am I blanking? Why don't I know? Number 4? Oh, the Emperor. Oh, this is beautiful. This is very much aligned. So it's the divine masculine energy anyway. I'm going to place it over here. I hope you can see it. And once I move, it's going to be clear. Okay, I have to really see. Okay, present, past. The masculine is leaving behind a decision. What is the feminine? Wow, okay. Crazy. Huh. And this is funny because for some reason, I don't think that the feminine is really leaving behind love. I kind of get like the expectations, the old paradigms that the feminine was thinking in. This is what she's leaving behind. But for some reason, I also feel it is very connected to the masculine energy, that it indeed was a choice between lovers. It was a choice in love. Okay. Quick question. Is there maybe a different energy for what the feminine is leaving in the past? You know what? No, we're not going to question it because otherwise my spirit guides are going to get mad with me. There's a reason why it's in the past. Maybe this is why I was also so inclined to say that the divine feminine, the feminine is very guided at this present moment. And maybe in the past she was very focused on love and receiving love, that she actually lost herself a little bit. And maybe it is time that she put herself first. And for some reason I get a lack of self-love that she's leaving behind. Really weird, because I would never normally connect this with this card, because obviously it's a card that everyone wants to have. Okay, what are the future energies of the masculine? What is coming towards masculine? Crazy. This is the park. This is public recognition. It can be fame. It can also stand for meetup. You also see, I think, lilies. Lilies is also like sexuality, an encounter, a meetup. And it's the Eight of Swords. Number 20. 20 is a high priestess, something that is still hidden. And now I see the Rider-Waite Tarot, where the high priestess is actually also portrayed. Okay. Public recognition, a meetup that's coming for the masculine. Yeah, and it will be a transformation. Now I get something completely different, because here it has the Nine of Pentacles and it's an 8. It's like the infinity symbol, but it's also the strength card, Leo energy. And Leo has been very present in my readings, to be fair. And now I almost lost it. Actually, you know what I think becomes known in the future? That he's single. This masculine is actually going to be single in the future, in the near future. Okay. What is coming towards the feminine? Thank you, Spirit, for always giving me just one card. That's very kind. What is coming towards the feminine? This almost flipped, but then it flipped back. No way. But I was guided to take it. And it's the masculine card. It's the Ace of Cups. Number 28, which reduces to 1. And 1 stands for new beginnings. There will be a new beginning in love. This is coming. This might actually, if you see it together, and now I'm guided also to see this, actually to read all 3 pairs together. And together it means that there will be a meetup between the two in the future. And this is beautiful. And here we talked about like the decision in love, feminine, lack of self-love, leaving behind that in the past. And if we read this together in the present energy, I think if this is a divine connection, if you connect to the label of twin flames or higher level soulmates, but even if you don't resonate with those labels, it is a divinely protected connection that is here. It's a deep connection. This is something long-lasting, something loyal. This is, basically a connection like a wish upon a star. Yes. And here's the child, the new beginning, under the deck. But I do think there are fears that need to be overcome beforehand. And this is why it also shows the Eight of Swords here. Maybe some mental entrapment. What it entails to make it public that he's single now. What it means for him. Yep, okay. So let's see what is going on in the headspace for the masculine. And we're going to ask specifically what is going on in his headspace when it comes to the feminine. Okay. It's the Ice Bear. The Ice Bear also stands for power. And yes, it does have the 10 of Wands here. I do think that the masculine is very much in his head when it comes to the feminine. 15 is also the devil. I do think the masculine sees the divine feminine as very powerful. He sees her as a temptation. And actually, I get that he admires her. He admires her for all the work that she has put in, for her development. Because believe it or not, even if you might not be aware of it, but the masculine sees that you've transformed. And you've cut out whatever is not serving you. And so is the masculine. The masculine is cutting out all the burdens, cutting the burdens away. This is what I'm getting with this under the deck. Interesting. Beautiful. What is going on in the headspace of the feminine regarding the masculine? What is going on in the headspace for the feminine? We got you. Yeah, come on. Excuse me? Oh, 3 cards flipped. And that's so interesting because we just talked about this. Trying how to hold this up so that you can see it. So those 3 cards that came out together. Quite interesting because this is the Page of Pentacles. This is the Page. Oh, the Knight. Sorry, Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords, yes, first of all, it's a feminine card in itself. And I love that both person cards came out. And if the feminine has had options, she's cutting out and making a decision. She is choosing. Why am I getting that she's choosing to cut out immaturity? Okay. Anyway, I had to kind of go within. Yeah, well, I mean, those cards came out, so let's put it this way. The divine feminine, the feminine is definitely in her head. Okay. But this is also very fitting because I did talk about that she left the lack of self-love in the past, right? So it makes sense that she is being mindful of herself. Yeah, and then cutting out the immaturity. But for some reason, I'm also getting that she's cutting out an option that is immature. Yeah. Weeding out what's not good for her. This is what I'm getting. What? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, since this is the Knight of Swords, it's communication. She's cutting out communication. And this is the truth because it's the Ace of Swords. She's cutting, oh my God, this is what I'm getting. She's cutting in her head anyone with immature communication towards her, malice. She's cutting that. And she's choosing the truth. She is in her head about receiving the truth. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. Now, what is going on in the heart space for the masculine when it comes to the feminine? He's got the cubes, the dices, and it also reduces to the number 3 because it's a 12. The 12 is a hanged man. It's the hanged man, and it's also the Empress. And to be fair, I think he's very tumultuous in his heart, not because he doesn't know what he feels. It's about taking a chance. It's about taking the leap of faith towards his Empress, towards the feminine. But he knows there is a chance that if something in the past has happened between you, that there is a need to apologize. Because now I see this also as the Knight of Cups. An apology that is maybe overdue. Then his heart is feeling a bit, in German we say klamm. You know that squeezing heart feeling that you get when you're not quite sure what to expect of the outcome? This is what the masculine is feeling in the heart space. Yeah, he is. And especially interesting because those are like the additional cards. And he knows that he has to bridge the gap between the feminine and him to reconcile or to settle any differences that have been there, even if there hasn't been an argument. Not in all situations they had to have like a falling out. He might also have to make a choice and take a chance building new bridges, burning his old bridges and maybe moving to somewhere else. And the number 38 reduces to, well, obviously to the number 2 because it's the 11 card, and 11 obviously is kind of connected to the twin flame journey as well. 11, make a wish. The star card is also like a wish card. And the 2 is, yet again, the High Priestess. You see in the back. Beautiful. I'm actually inclined to not only leave this out here, but I'm also going to put this over here. Because, yeah. What is going on in the heart space of the feminine when it comes to the masculine? What is oh. The feminine is really looking closely. She's looking at every little detail. This time around, if this is someone who's returning from the past, or, well, if this is a reconciliation, the feminine is now advised to look at the fine print, to look very closely, for some reason I'm drawn to the red, to look out for any red flags. Again, number 44. Double Emperor energy adds up to the Strength card, the Leo energy again, that we've also talked about before in this reading. Interesting. Yeah, in the heart space, she's looking closely. And to be fair, this also reminds me of like these old photo albums. Remember those old ones? And where you flip through those pages and it has like this particular smell, and it's filled with nostalgia, and I feel like the feminine in her heart space when it comes to the masculine, she's being nostalgic. Or if it's not someone that you've known from the past and this is a completely new person, which is also quite possible, then I think the feminine is actually being introspective and thinking about what was it that she always wanted to have in a future partner, and looking closely as to what her values are, what are her principles, what is it that she wants to have in her future? What is it that makes her heart happy? No, no. Way more important. What makes her heart feel at peace? That's it. That's it. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Oh, you can't really see this. I have to move this a little bit up so that you can at least still see somewhat. It's the bridges and cute. Yeah, you can see all this. Okay. Oh, yep. And the feminine in her heart space, she's either waiting, hoping, or actually expecting. She knows it, she feels it. There is a message coming. She knows it in her heart space. She knows communication is coming. Yeah. Number 9, the hermit. Hermit, and that also makes sense because I talked about when I saw the magnifying glass, like to be very introspective, right? And the hermit is very introspective. Hermit, Virgo energy. Yeah. Also with contracts, I don't know. This is a love reading, but for anyone who might have to hear this, weird. So there's a jumble of communication because I'm stumbling over my words right now. So either someone doesn't want me to say this, or I don't know. But let's skip through this. If you're signing a contract, even like a marriage contract, please look closely. Read the fine print. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, put this here. But whatever it is, the luck is on your side. And it's going to be an equal give and take. Beautiful. Okay, we'll leave the Lenormand. Now I would like to see what is the guidance of the higher self for the divine masculine, for the masculine energy. I'm going to skip the divine right now in this case. Let's say masculine. What is the guidance from the higher self for the masculine? What is the guidance for the masculine from the higher self? Please only let through messages of the highest white light. What is the guidance from the higher self for the masculine? Guidance for the masculine. Oh, okay. A lot. And he's got the guidance from the higher self for the masculine is to have patience and to be courageous. And I actually really feel like the divine, like his higher self, and we all have a higher self, by the way, is telling the masculine energy to take a step back, to not be discouraged that maybe things are not moving forward as fast as he maybe would like. And I say he because masculine energy, but if you're in female body but you resonate with the masculine energy, please flip it around for you. Don't get hung up about it or hung up on it. And yes, and today I'm not being guided to actually read the text from the Sacred Destiny Oracle because this is a clear message. The higher self says, have patience with yourself, be brave. You will take flight. Whatever you're setting your mind on, it's going to take flight. And it's also in regards to the feminine and the connection. Have patience and have courage. And I know this is a heron. At least I think it's a heron. But it also reminds me of a stork. And the stork also stands for a new beginning. And it might take some little time, but this connection is actually coming back together. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh, I'm gonna put this there. Can you still see it? Somewhat, right? Okay. Is there any? Yeah. Go with the flow. Divine Masculine. Just trust. I do think this is very aligned. I'm going to put it over here. Okay. Guidance from the higher self for the feminine. What is the guidance from the higher self for the feminine? What is the guidance from the higher self for the feminine when it comes to this situation, connection at this very time? What is the guidance from the higher self for the feminine to the feminine? Only let through any messages from the highest white light. What is the guidance? Beautiful. To be a unicorn. That is your guidance. No, to believe that a gateway is opening up. Miracles are coming true. You are a unicorn, feminine. You can achieve anything that you put your mind on. I actually see all this greenery, and I actually do believe that your future is going to be so abundant. And when I say abundant, I'm not only talking about material abundance, but more so it will be filled with light. Do you see how the light is like shining through? How the clouds are clearing up? It's just beautiful. It's filled with the emotions, the water in the background. Fertility? Why am I getting fertility? Okay, that's great. Maybe because of green. Beautiful. Divine feminine, trust. A gateway is opening. And there's something coming towards you. That's the guidance, what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm just going to put it over here so you can see it. Yep. Yeah. There will be delight. I feel drawn to also put this over here. Okay. Now I would like to see what are maybe the subconscious influences or the outer influences, like main energies, maybe like 3 cards, that we should know what is maybe going on in this connection. And I'm asking the Situation Love Oracle deck for this. Okay. Beautiful. It says blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. And I don't only get affection returned, but actually the return of a lover. And even if it's not a return, if it's a new love, what is coming in for you, the external, like the main situation, energy of this all, is blowing kiss. Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, how fitting to put it to the love card. Oh, I can't read it. There. Okay, is there maybe another energy that would like to come out? Maybe that's it. Oh, nope. Oh. And yes, didn't I talk about self-love? That in the past, the feminine had a lack of self-love, and now it's all coming together. This time around, you will be making healthy choices. You masculine, you feminine. You are both making healthy choices. You are loving yourself. You take care of yourself. You're being happier. You're being more content in your lives. Separately to one another, but also you will be each other's healthy choice. You love life, and life. Both. You are loving life and you will be loving life, and everything love is entering your life. And this is absolutely, yeah. And again, abundance under the deck. And it also says positive mindset, manifest gratitude and blessings. This is all coming towards you. This is amazing energy right here. And it says date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. Maybe you can't meet up in person straight away, but maybe you can schedule a video call. Or you are planning date. Didn't I talk about the park being also like a meetup? And you are going to meet up with a masculine actually? This is so interesting. This is coming. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And to be fair, I don't think there's any... Well, if you do meet up, it's gonna get heavy, hot and heavy. That's all I'm saying. Yep. And honestly, I do not get any third party situation here anymore. I don't. And if there's a third party, it's going to be irrelevant. That is in the past. Okay? I'm more about the equal attraction, the teasing, the flirting, right? The dating. Again, date. Yeah, I'll just leave this here. Oh, no, I actually have to point this out because a dragonfly has been following me the past 2 days. And yesterday it was like straight up in my face. I was like, whoa, phew. Even though I like dragonflies, they also scare me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It says lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. And this is exactly what is happening in your situation, in your connection. Your connection, whether it's with a past person, a new person, a current person, it is all being healed. It is lighthearted. It's a beautiful, healthy choice. It's about unconditional love. It's an equal give and take. You are going to feel abundant in all areas of your life. Beautiful energy. Absolutely beautiful. Is there anything else? No, actually, I'm not guided to use this. Are there any messages that the Divine Masculine might want to say? What has been unsaid? What would the Masculine like to say? Okay. Yeah, and that's very aligned. Right? With the dices, what did we talk about? The Masculine is actually still a little bit afraid to contact you. Therefore, patience and courage. He will reach out eventually, but he has to overcome that fear, right? He needs to go with the flow. This is what he needs to tell you. And in the past, the timing just wasn't right for us. True. But it will be now. Yeah. Yeah. And it definitely was hard for him to let it go if there was something going on between you guys in the past. And he's also telling you, I'm becoming a better person. And what's even more interesting, you speak to me through music. And right at the beginning of this reading, I talked about the 2 channeled songs of Elvis Presley with Surrender. And True Colors by Cyndi Lauper. Yeah. So is there maybe any messages that the feminine would like to say to the masculine? Is there maybe like a hidden truth that she would like to reveal? Is there a message that the feminine would like to give towards the masculine? Yeah, 1 card. This is beautiful. I will wait for a sign from you. She's waiting for that gateway to open up. This is so aligned. She's waiting, and she is her in her receiving feminine energy. This is absolutely beautiful. This is exactly how it should be. No more chasing, running game, right? It's coming together to be together and be better together and be healthy for one another. And actually, to be fair, I'm not guided to get any more messages from this. And no, this is it. This is absolutely a beautiful reading. And yeah, if you like it, hit the like button. And yes, follow for any more readings that are coming up in the future. And this reading style, I think I'm gonna repeat this at least like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I really like this. This is the first time that I did it, and I think this is my reading style. I think this is where I'm going towards. Yeah. Anyway, sending you love and light, and I wish you an absolutely beautiful Tuesday, or whenever you watch this video and come across it. Remember, these messages are timeless, and I actually do believe that you will see this message when it's meant for you. And even if not everything resonates, I mean, lovely. Like, if this all resonates, jackpot. Love it. Absolutely. I love it. Actually, I have to point one thing out. I chose today this postcard. And it says, remember that happiness is a way of travel, not a destination. And for some reason, I do think that this is also quite a line that I've chosen this card, because I do think that in this connection, there is travel involved. One way or another, if it means just traveling to the next city, or actually taking an airplane to travel somewhere for a holiday, or even moving countries. But travel is part of it. Anyway, thank you so much. Take care and see you hopefully soon. Bye-bye.